Hello again, folks, and welcome to another mysterious unboxing. Today I have for you a little mysterious brown box that came from somewhere in the States. Uh, Without making it sound even more kind of funnier, people have been asking what I would end up doing with a certain something I have that I've been reworking again. And like I said, I don't want to necessarily give up on the one thing, but I need to find another solution since the first solution didn't work out as well as intended or wanted to, which was a shame because they did actually sound nice. So, first off, let us look what we have here. We have two boxes. We have some wrap. We have a receipt. As Ken Dominic would say, ding 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 ding. So again, basically, what I got back in credit from Guitar Fetish was about $87. Even though I had to spend $23 to ship my parts back, the kits and the extra stuff that they had sent. I can't complain other than having to ship it back to the States. But it's a lot cheaper than what I expected, so it's not so painful, even though I'm not sure if the amount, I think the amount included was actually my shipping back, so it kind of negates it, I guess, a bit. So anyways, El Recito! What have I got coming back in regards to with my 87 credit? Which the following items, I just got it in just under my $87 credit with shipping, thanks to the further discount that they had going on for Memorial Day this month. So with that said, let's see the said items I got. Plastic bag, well, for all you bubbleaholics. Anyways, so decided to give them a try, and I really desperately needed some more additional hookups. So these are the, I guess they call them 1 foot right angle jacks that they sell. These go for $1.49 each. For those that are curious whether how good they'll be, I won't know until at some point in time otherwise. Two other items. Apparently, a USA made Swift Swiftcraft Swiftcraft quarter output jack. It does seem to be better quality. Guitar Fetish's cost on these is $2.95, which is pretty cheap, especially for any of you folks in the U.S. that have PayPal or a credit card or whatever Visa Interact kind of crap going on. As I'm already looking here, I'm already at 5 and almost 6 minutes here, so I'll try to hurry up here a bit. So the next piece, US style Les Paul toggle switch in black. Again, since the theme of the Schecter Omen 6 is dark and most of the guitar is black, why not have a black toggle switch? So feels very solid. Now this unfortunately is $10, but in regards to say like the switching on like my Tele and even the Agile, this I find is probably a little bit more solider. Try to get the camera to focus. Black tip, black covered chrome, or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, again, $10. Has the little cover ring and such. So those are the 3 components out of the way. I do have 2 more things left, and we'll throw these off to the side. Now, on to the interesting thing, and I am trying to make sure that they are the correct ones. Again, Guitar Fetish passive pickups, even though it's not labeled on the front, but there we go. Fat Pats. Yeah, my name's Fat Pat. It's not marked on that one, but it is marked on this one. This is their Fat Pat Boutiques, which are supposed to be, as it says here, Alnico Fat Pat Boutique Humbucker. These go for $29, and they're supposed to be like an Alnico 5 PAF pickup. So they're uncovered, so I will give you a little unboxing and opening just to pull them out. Going on 10 minutes now. Oh, this won't be a little upload. So, the little bit of the wiring thing here. And I've never actually gotten one of these, so this is my first time getting their wiring manual. GFS 5-wire humbucker MM Pro. They actually give a nicely detailed wiring diagram. It actually even shows for their Dream Mean 90s, New York 2s, Pro Tube singles. On the back, they actually have a Strat wiring switch, a Tele wiring switch, and a Les Paul wiring switch. Yeah, sorry about waving it in there. So, anyways, they have down here at the bottom suggested pot and cap values for pots, humbuckers, rail humbuckers, and over-round Strat sets. They suggest 500K. For the vintage and Texas Strat sets and the Pro Tube sets, they suggest 250K pots. Caps, humbucker, .022 UF or .33 UF for darker tone. Rail humbuckers, .022 UF. I can't remember. Ben of Crimson Guitars was actually just talking about the measurement unit, how to pronounce it. So it's .022 UF or .047 UF for rail humbuckers. Single coils, they suggest .47, .05, or .1 UF for darker tone. And for their Pro Tubes, a .47 UF. Now, Bennett Crimson Guitars was actually just podcasting earlier today, talking about this exact thing of tone, not necessarily the tone pots themselves or the pots themselves, but the cap values as well. And as he said, he actually prefers caps that are more closer, higher up in the range, not so much like .47 or more towards .022 and lower. So I guess, .021, .019, a brighter. And in his little vlog post, he suggests that with a more, I guess, lower impeding cap value, I guess that's the best way to describe it, you allow more of the true sound of the guitar and the pickups in it to come through the guitar better to your amp than, say, with something like a .047 or whatever. And I guess, like he said, for example, I guess if you had a really bright single coil sound and you want to kind of reduce that a bit, he said you'd probably would want to go with like a .47 UF cap, maybe something a little bit deeper or darker, and it would actually cut some of that brightness out of it. It was interesting to hear Ben talk about it, and it's definitely one of my big viewing things. So, anyways, this is basically how they come. There's your 4 screws for mounting. And I guess apparently with these are wrapped. And very well done. The wrapping sticking to the plastic coating. So these are basically the pickup. I'm not going to pull the plastic wrap off of it. Stupid webcam won't focus that well, but they have they're already mounted, which is kind of nice, but also at the same time, I don't know how well they'll actually fit on my Schecter body, if I actually might have to curve it to the top of the body or whatnot, but we'll see. Overall, I haven't seen a whole lot of open-faced pups other than what the Schecter originally did have in it, but the quality of the pickup doesn't seem to be junk per se. And a slight adjustment on, let me put the autofocus here on the webcam, see if maybe that will actually help. And apparently it has, oh, there we go. And if I can get my hand to stop shaking. There we go. So, that's the unboxing. Now, the big question I have to wonder and ask myself is, do I finally take the venture and steps into the dreaded soldering zone, which for me to get a decent little stand and solder and everything else, plus more wire to wire the pots, which again I have to still get pots for these. I'm still probably looking like another $80, which at the moment I don't necessarily have very budgeted at the moment. So the question is do I spend the money and do I try to wire this crap in myself, or do I actually just simply pay somebody to do it for me? I really should try to actually learn to wire and everything else. But again, it's like I said, when you're on a fixed income, you have more than one thing going on. It really does make it pretty difficult to do stuff. And everything that I understand from anyone that I have locally that might do wiring, I could be looking anywhere from 25 to $50. And I mean, you have to factor in, if I can get somebody to wire it in, wire the ground in, wire the jack in, and could do it for how much that it would cost me to get a soldering iron and such, it might be a more feasible route. But beyond that, I don't know. I still have to get the body refinished and done up before I can even think about doing that again. The finish on it kind of got a little mucked up, so again, resanding, reworking. So again, it was a long-term project to begin with, but we'll see how it goes. Props again to Guitar Fetish for actually changing the value on shipping into Canada, because with the conversion rate right now, to buy from them is pretty hard. So the less that we actually have to pay tax on it, which we shouldn't in the first place because it's an online purchase and it's not in Canada, shouldn't have to pay taxes on it. The better it is for us that want to buy the parts, not just from Guitar Fetish, but any other place. And same thing as any other product we might want to buy from the US. So with that said, that is the unboxing. Catch yous later.